and welcome to this edition of Dynamics, your bi-weekly news programme. The recent by-elections in the Student Union has come under fire when two candidates failed to secure one of the 14 NUS conference places, even though only 6 people stood for election. A successful applicant, Christopher Ward, has challenged the returning officer, arguing that the current process of election is unfair and makes the quota required very difficult to reach for the nominees. Student Union President Christopher Loden said that the election system will be examined to ensure that everything was done correctly, but that if the remaining candidates want to go, they should be allowed to. It has been discovered that many students are turning to the sex industry to help finance their education. One UCLan student appearing on Zoo's website works as a lap dancer to pay off her overdraft. She said, "One of my lecturers came into my club once. It was pretty embarrassing and I ran out of the room." If the cap on tuition fees is lifted, the number of students turning to lap dancing, stripping and even prostitution is thought to dramatically increase. Phil Rammell, the Minister for Lifelong Learning, Further and Higher Education, told student union newspaper Pluto that the government has not yet decided on whether to lift the cap on top-up fees in 2010. He said it would be wrong before we've seen the first 3 years to rush to premature judgments, so we're not going to do that. UCLan's Vice-Chancellor Malcolm McVicker commented that UCLan's tuition fees would not significantly increase if the top-up fees cap is lifted. On a lighter note, on the 1st of November, students were encouraged to contribute to Breast Cancer Awareness Week by having anonymous photographs of their chest taken. The pictures form part of a campaign in the Students' Union highlighting the dangers of breast cancer in women and men and how to check yourself. The next campaign to be run by the Students' Union is the Big Clean-Up, in which students are volunteering to clean up a street in Preston and educate the local students about recycling. If you want to be involved, then pop into the Clubs and Societies office or talk to the Activities and Participations Officer, Kelly Burdett. Unfortunately, there's no sport this week, however we will have it back in the next edition. Don't forget that the next issue of Pluto will be out next Friday, and should you want to comment on any of the news stories online, then log on to pluto-online.com. That's it for this edition of Dynamics, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks' time.